time, a former United States president is scheduled to be on trial facing criminal charges. Donald Trump is alleged to have falsified business records to pay hush money to adult actress Stormy Daniels. Here's what Trump said outside court today.
We're going through this weaponization of our government to try and knock out somebody's political opponent. And so far, based on the polls, it's not working at all. The people understand it. We have a man who just ruled he'd like the trial to start in 21 days or something. And I don't know how you can have a trial that's going on right in the middle of an election. Not fair. Not fair. It's not fair at all.
Not a fan. Meanwhile, just hours before a deadline to post a $464 million bond in a civil fraud case, a New York appeals court substantially lowered the amount of the bond to $175 million. Okay, we're going to talk to the panel about this and what it means, but we need to know first what the facts of the case are, what this really means. Guess who's best to do that? NewsNation legal contributor Jesse Weber. All right, Jesse, welcome.
Am I really the best to do it? I hope so. I hope so. At least.
Well, I mean, you're who we have. You're the best person who is with us right now. So that's a win.
There you go.
Okay, so Jesse, is this a win for Trump in terms of the appellate panel knocking down the amount of the bond? That means that his case is stronger. Does this point to credulity on their part about his complaints about the case against him?
Okay, well, let's be clear. So the appellate court made this decision. It was a two-page decision. They did not give any rationale for why they knocked it down, but on its face, they are disagreeing with Judge Engoron's ruling that this $464 million bond amount had to be paid immediately, right? So the $464 million judgment stands. This decision in and of itself has no weighing on the merits of the case, so that whether or not Donald Trump will be successful on appeal. But what it says at the very least is that the amount of bond that he had to put up right now, the full amount, $464 million, was excessive. And clearly this is a win for Donald Trump because $175 million, a $300 million reduction, he, by all accounts, will be able to make that, whether it's putting up cash as collateral, whether he puts up the cash himself, gets one of the companies to put it up for him. This is obviously a win because what that means is Letitia James will not be able to go after his assets if he puts up the bond.
Okay, and now we've heard Trump trial dates set before. Even in this case, we've seen the date slide, and this is in that hush money case. How likely are we really that this is going to happen, that next month we're going to have OJ, the revenge, Donald Trump on trial in New York?
Well, let's be clear, right? So the judge has been very critical of Donald Trump's defense team. Has said April 15th is the day. Now, obviously, there's some outstanding motions. There's a motion about pretrial publicity, but assuming that it starts on April 15th, that doesn't mean the trial starts on April 15th. That means when jury selection starts. And we're dealing with the former president of the United States. Getting a fair and impartial jury in that case, I think, is going to be quite difficult. So you might see jury selection take a little bit of time before you even get into the merits of the case.
Jesse, I said you were the best man for the job, and there you did.
I couldn't disappoint, so thank you.
You knocked it right out of the park. Jesse Weber, thank you very much.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.